This meeting is being recorded.
We'll start. Just Leanne, I'm putting you on mute so the sound doesn't come in. And Clark family as well, you. Welcome, Diane. Good to see you all. Well done for making a time and yeah, dedicating some time for yourself. So when I was young, I grew up in Jerusalem and next to the forest, and often in the evenings when we sat outside, we've heard like really kind of really screaming out of the bush, or loud talking. And I remember as a kid, I was a bit concerned, like what's going on there, like what's happening. And my father said, "Dag, Gilly, don't worry, relax. Um, they're just silly people, and and they're talking to God, taking all their anger and all their frustration and all their love and all their questions to God." And I remember that for me as a child, it was a bit like a bit scary, really. I was a bit scared of it. And just because of the way they've expressed, it was so primal. And then older in my life, I came across a Jewish sage called Rebbi Nachman. And he's one of his main teaching was is a practice that called Hitbodedut, which translates into seclusion. And the idea of it is really to sit with everything that you've got. And in mindfulness and meditation, we practice sitting and actually kind of witnessing it all and just observing the experience, observing the sensations, observing the emotions, observing the thoughts, observing the energy moves throughout the body. But in this practice, it is not only to observe, but it is also to talk, to ask, to request, to complain, to cherish. In a way, it's kind of like free talk with something, either that like a deeper part within you, or something which is not you, but you believe in or think that you can communicate with. So unlike the meditation practice, which is in a way non-reactive and just witnessing, this practice, it's about expression. Now, it is recommended to do it at 12 years in a cave. So that's not something that we can do, or most of us at least. So then the kind of the other version of it is to go to the bush. Go to the bush 1 hour. The recommendation is 1 hour. Go to the bush for 1 hour, go to the field, go to the mountain, go to the beach. 1 hour with yourself and the elements. But if that's not possible, there is another kind of another treat of it, just a taste of it, which still nurtures a lot, somewhere alone in a room. And instead of opening and looking around you, it's actually closing the eyes. And when you close the eyes, you seclude yourself from the physical world. So we start with secluding ourselves from the physical world by kind of not ignoring the senses, but not receiving so much stimulus from them. And once we practice secluding and an ability to not be so dependent and attached to the material world, the next step is the higher realms, which is more of a spiritual thing. So we'll start the practice. We'll start the practice with just 5 minutes of breathing. And the invitation of the breathing is to breathe with the tape. So when this is the inhalation and this is the exhalation. Can you hear me all right over the tape? Or do I need to do adjustments? Yeah? Okay. So this is the inhalation. We slow down the inhalation, and this is the exhalation. Inhale and exhale. Trying to do the breath as smooth as you can without any gaps or without any bursts of immediate gasps or gasps air. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. And just as you breathe, as you follow the breath, allow your body to relax with the exhalation. If you want, you can close your eyes. Along the practice, please remember that at any time you can open your eyes. If you find yourself feeling not safe or threatened, just open your eyes, look around. As you breathe in and out, following the breath, we can feel the ground beneath us. You can feel any sensation that right now is echoing. The air touch the skin, warmth or coolness. Knowing, acknowledging the fact that when we breathe, we breathe life force. The physical form of it is oxygen converted in the body into ATP, molecular energy, unit of energy. According to Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism, the breath and the soul are highly connected. In English, Latin, aspiration comes from spirit. Just leaning into that as you breathe in and out. Feeling the body expands and contracts. body to fully expand and fully relax with every exhalation. Continue breathing. This time, guiding ourselves in the pace that fits us. Keeping a rhythm. Feel free to slow down or increase the speed. Keeping a rhythm, keeping constant circular breath. And whenever you feel ready, and only if you would like, I invite you to silently start speaking. If you are feeling comfortable and alone, I invite you to speak out loud or whispering, but to actually produce a sound. If you don't know what to speak about, you can just say, I don't know what to speak about. And see if you hear something back. If you have a question, something that bothers you, something that you're curious about, and the invitation is to constantly speak without worrying too much about what you say, and to witness what comes back. Might come as a sensation or as an emotion or as a thought. In the practice of seclusion, we express how we feel. And if there is nothing obvious, we look for it. Keeping the breath active. We find it challenging and nothing comes to mind. Notice how you feel about it. And I invite you to bring that to the conversation. Conversation with your subconscious, with a dear one that had passed, with the divine, God, or your version for it. Talking and listening. as we are coming closer to the end of the practice. Take a moment to summarize what you have heard back, or perhaps conversed about. The practice of seclusion can remind us what's important or what's relevant. Create clarity among all the stuff. It's physical or mental or emotional. That's really important. When you feel ready, taking a deep breath in, slow, deep breath in all the way to the upper chest. Straightening the spine. And the exhalation, relaxing both the left and the right side, the shoulders, the arms, the legs. Another deep, slow breath in. The spine straightens all the way from the base to the crown. Exhale, relaxing the body. When you feel ready in your own time and way, starting to come out. Moving the fingers, the toes. Feel ready. Opening the eyes. Anyone like to share something from the experience or ask a question? Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful week.
Thank you, Rebbe.
Thank you, Gloria.
Shavua Tov from Penina in Hobart.
Shavua Tov. Thank you.
Thanks, Gilad.
Thank you, Danita.